Most common gas log problems. If you're having issues with your gas log set today, we're going to cover the top problems that you could be having and the solutions to those problems. I'm here at Walt Mestan Company in Jackson, Tennessee, the Fireplace Center, and I'm with Greg. Greg, you ready to go?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's go. Greg, tell me, I know you're getting phone calls right now. It's cold outside. It's wintertime. People are firing up the gas heat and the gas logs. Tell me, what's that number one problem you hear when they call?
Number one problem I hear is my pilot light will not stay lit.
Ooh, so it won't stay lit. So they try to light it. Maybe they get it lit for a second, but it won't stay lit.
Correct.
Tell me, what does that look like? What is the pilot light? And then what could be the problem?
Well, as you know, most homeowners, they don't know. They just say, hey, I turned my knob, I lit my gas, my pilot light came on, and it went out,
Got it.
The biggest thing is determining which way it is. So if I push in my button and light my pilot light,
Okay.
and as soon as I let go, it goes out completely.
Okay.
Usually that tells me it's probably going to be a bad thermocouple system out of it.
Okay.
If it stays lit
Okay.
for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then goes out, that typically means they need to have it serviced and cleaned out. The oxygen sensor on it, or the ODS sensor they like to call it, it gets stopped up full of dust. It doesn't breathe right, and then what happens is, because it's not hitting the thermocouple like it should, it's shutting itself down as a safety mechanism.
Got it.
Nothing's wrong with the burner itself, besides that good old-fashioned cleaning.
Got it.
Most manufacturers actually even say that they need to be blown out and cleaned out every couple years, and that's because they are like ceiling fans. Even when they're just sitting there in your firebox, they collect all this dust and everything. Your logs are going to get covered. Your pilot light assembly is going to have some in it, and of course, like your central unit, when you first turn it on, you're going to smell that burnt dust and everything else for the first time. So it is real particular. Make sure that you blow off your logs, blow out your pilot light assembly or your burner systems, if you're handy with it, obviously. If not, most of my customers are bringing them to us. We service them and work on them all here.
Okay, so I got a couple questions then.
Yeah.
One is, what does a thermocouple look like? Can you show us real quick?
Yes, so on this one, it's a little hard.
Okay.
But right here on your pilot light assembly, this is my pilot light tube.
Okay.
This one's actually right here on the side, this little red wire. It's soldered to it. And that's kind of one of those gimmicks. They make you buy the whole pilot light assembly versus just a thermocouple.
Okay, so if your thermocouple stand alone, then you may be able to just replace your thermocouple. If it's connected like that and it's orange, got that orange little sleeve, it's connected to your actual pilot, then you might have to get your whole pilot tube assembly. All right, that was my first question. My next question is, well, it's really just going back as a recap. Like, if you light it and it doesn't stay lit, then it could be that it's a bad thermocouple, right?
Correct.
And then if it's staying lit for 20 minutes, but then it goes right back out, it's that you need to blow it out. How do you blow it out? Or what do you use, and where are we blowing out?
Gotcha. So obviously you want to make sure your gas is there's no fire going on it when you're messing with this.
All right, turn it off, turn it off.
Correct. The first thing is what we would do here is, and it gets complicated for homeowners then again. If they're not comfortable with it, you don't want to start taking stuff apart or over torquing something, because all these are aluminum gas lines. You're going to kink it, you're going to break it, something like that. So
it may not be worth it for them to touch it because they don't have the experience.
Correct.
So, okay, got it.
And a lot of my customers, I try to help everybody out best I can. So what I would tell you, if it was you, Tad, at home, I would tell you grab a can of computer air or compressed air.
Oh, got it.
It comes with that little straw. Right here on the side of your pilot light assembly, you'll see this little air hole.
Oh, got it. So that's the pilot tube, and then there's a hole right before
Correct.
the pilot tube.
That's what they're calling their oxygen sensor, or the ODS sensor.
Oh, okay.
You'll be able to see that thing clogged up with a limp dust bunny or something.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of times I'll tell the customer, look, if you're halfway handy, grab that straw, blow through that little hole, and push that dust out.
Awesome. Okay, so it's really simple, but at the same time, if you've never seen it, you wouldn't even know what you were looking at.
Correct.
Got it.
And each pilot light assembly, obviously, they're not going to be in this exact spot. They might be on this side, might be on this side. So a lot of times it is hard to determine where it is, as well as even getting to it a lot of the times. Now, of course, when you bring it to us, I fully take this thing apart and blow it out from every direction I can to make sure I'm thoroughly cleaning everything out versus just a quick fix. But you know how it is. If you're snowed in and and it's cold, you want some heat. So a lot of
yeah.
times we'll help you out, give you that little quick fix,
That's awesome.
and then wait until you bring it to me to actually get it
That's
serviced.
awesome. Wow, that's something you can fix right where you are. Little recap before we move forward, Greg. So basically, I think we covered a couple problems. We covered dirty pilot assembly. We covered a bad thermocouple.
Yeah.
I think we could tie one other problem into that because we were talking about how if you light the pilot, but it doesn't say lit, it's a bad thermocouple. But I was also thinking that in the instructions on your pilot, you're supposed to hold it in for a certain amount of seconds, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So we could tie a problem in there that, operator error.
Yes, and that is common. I mean, heck, even I get into a rush and do it sometimes as well.
Got
I'm
it.
like, oh man, this is broke, and then once I do it again, it's like, okay, I took my time and realized it was just me doing the wrong thing.
So we are supposed to hold this down for 30 seconds once we light it.
Yes. So just for instance, on this one here, pilot light would actually be straight up and down on this knob.
Okay.
From there, when I'm lighting this, I'm going to push this in, hold it in. That's going to start releasing gas through my pilot light assembly.
Got it.
I'm going to hit my little igniter 2 or 3 times. It's not going to light on the first click. It never does.
Okay.
I'm going to keep actually holding this in the whole time.
Okay.
I'm going to hold about 30 seconds or so. When I release off of it's going to pop back out. Now, that pilot light should be stayed on and running at that, and that means you're ready to go.
Got it.
The next biggest issue, and actually, I got to admit, even the ladies here do it all the time. When you go to turn this on, you're going to push in just a hair to get that knob to turn. Your first setting is going to be on high. Second setting is going to be on the low. One of the most common one, Tad, is they push in. Next thing you know, they went all the way to the right and turned off the whole pilot light and everything.
So they're literally not paying attention, and then this error is just a mistake that, is from not paying attention, and it's really operator error.
Correct. You get in a hurry and turn it, and next thing you know, you done turned it off. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is when you go to turn that back on, you have to wait until the valve cools or your thermocouple cools to unlock that valve. It won't let you relight that pilot light until about another 30 seconds, give or take, before the valve actually unlocks.
So what valve locks? Tell me, is it this valve?
Yes, so it'd be this valve here. As you can see, here's my thermocouple wire going into the back of the valve.
Oh, okay.
There's a little plunger in here that when that heat contracts, it's going to hold it open. So if you turn it off too quick, the thermocouple's still hot. It's not going to let you push in because it already thinks it's hot. So it's going to kind of lock itself up. So you'll have to wait another 30 seconds or so before you can actually turn this back to pilot light, push in, and start releasing that gas again.
Wow. Okay. So if somebody was using their logs and it went out and they tried to relight it, but they didn't wait until it was cooled and they didn't know that, they would think that something
was wrong or
but there's
broke
nothing
or
wrong.
nothing.
It's just the understanding of knowing that this pilot valve, it's a pilot valve, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That this pilot valve has a what inside?
It's a plunger system that's on there. Yeah.
And it just gets warm and it's basically expanded and then it won't basically turn back. So
Correct. Yeah, it's just kind of like a door. It's open and closed. When it senses that heat, it holds it down and it opens that valve up. And then when it cools down, it locks it or unlocks it or closes it, and then you can actually push in to release that gas and everything all over again. And that's one of the biggest issues. Like I said, and of course, they give you that 30-second rule. I've had them actually last almost a whole minute because they were running for so long before it actually cooled down enough to turn off that valve.
All right, so dude, we've learned a lot so far. Also, I want to know, in a minute, can we look at like some parts? Do you have like a shelf with some parts we can identify?
Oh
some
yeah,
parts?
I got everything. I got it all.
We got everything. All right, so recap again: bad thermocouple, weakened thermocouple, dirty pilot assembly. Operator error, not holding the pilot valve in long enough so that the thermocouple gets heated up and sends a signal back to the pilot valve, letting it know that we have gas, we have flame,
we have flame. We're good to go. Yep.
And then there is not knowing that you cannot turn this back on, and it won't really function if it's overheated or hot.
Still hot.
So still hot. Okay, got it. What else? What else can we have an issue with?
From there, the only other big issue we get a lot of phone calls is my logs stink. And Ventless is actually real particular about that.
Okay.
So for one, any air fresheners, any perfume, anything that puts a smell in the room or
Got
in
it.
the house, it's a chemical.
Oh, okay.
Ventless, because it's pulling in that fresh air from the room to breathe and to operate, it will suck that back up and reburn that chemical. So I've had customers tell me, well, I get headaches, I get watery eyes. Well, they had a Glade air freshener right next to an outlet right next to the fireplace. So it was just
Really?
kept sucking that up and reburning it. The other,
It's creating like a VOC. It's creating like this chemical.
and of course, at that point, the other aspect is, as summer to winter, like you said, all that dust that settles onto the logs and burners, you reburn that. A lot of people get that smell because they're burning that dust that's on there. So a lot of times a can of that computer air is going to do wonders for the homeowner themselves to blow off that dust, to blow out their little burner and their pot light, and get ready for the next season.
Got it. So the burner assembly can get stopped up as well.
Correct.
Not just the pilot assembly. So we're basically talking about this
Your burner
or
tube
this,
itself.
and then an indication that that's stopped up is it's not burning evenly.
Sometimes it's not burning evenly. Sometimes you'll have a higher flame on one side and a lower flame on the other. Sometimes you'll notice when you first buy a brand new set, you get this pretty blue flame right off the base of the burner with some yellow tips. Ooh. As it gets older and more dust fills up this burner, you'll see that yellower flame going all the way down. So when you have a real dark yellow flame from burner up, most of the time it is a lot of the dust that's done settled into the system itself.
Wow. So will that dust just eliminate itself, or does it really have to be eliminated?
Really, it needs to be blown out and cleaned out.
Got
It will eliminate some of it, but because of that gas pressure really isn't that strong to push all that out, it's going to push out some, but not all of it.
So tell me, what's the perfect flame? Like, I'm looking at my logs. What do I need to see?
Oh, man, I'll have to show you a set of logs to show you that one.
Let's go look at that, and then let's look at some parts. Do you think that we covered all the most common problems that you're getting?
I think we covered most of the phone calls that I get every year.
Got it. Awesome. So far, if this video's helped you to be able to fix your gas logs or figure out the problem, leave a comment and hit that like button. Or,
if nothing else fails, give me a call.
There you go.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for Greg to show the flame.
All right,
Show us
Ted.
the flame, Greg.
I'll show you the flame. Let me see. So just like I was telling you about the operator error sometimes.
Okay.
We're going to push this knob in, turn to the left just slightly. First setting is going to be on high.
Okay.
Look at that flame. You get a nice blue flame coming off of that burner with just yellow tips. A lot of people say, well, man, that just looks fake. That's the difference between the ventless.
Okay.
Ventless has to set arrangement. It has to burn really clean in order to be efficiency, as well as not having a damper system to it. So the way the airflow and the gas comes through your burner system here, you're going to have this nice blue flame coming off your base with just some yellow tips.
Got it. Wow, that looks great.
So you just showed us what the right flame looks like. Now let's go look at some of those parts.
All right, Greg, show me some parts. Teach me about parts.
All right, so just to kind of show you some of these are a few different styles of your pilot light assemblies.
All right.
So that's why I was showing you this last one earlier on that burner we were looking at.
you can
It's
see
soldered to the side of that system.
Got
If and when your thermocouple goes bad, you pretty much got to throw the whole thing away and buy a new one.
Got it.
The older style or some of my other styles, you actually can replace your thermocouple with whatever thermocouple you might need for your system without having to change out the whole assembly.
Wow. So you got the thermocouple right here, this small one that would go inside that pilot assembly.
Correct. For that one there, as well as, you also have your different regulator systems for your burners. We have different valve systems, piezo igniters. I mean, there's just worlds of different parts for each unit itself. And we do our best to kind of keep everything in stock and on hand. Of course, we get to one of those one or two that are just tricky or we have
Got
to
it.
order. But most of them, we have them all on stock and ready to go.
Got it. Very good. All right. Greg, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Tad, thank you. I appreciate it, as
You are
always.
the man. If you guys need anything fireplace related, go to Walt Mestan Company, Jackson, Tennessee. If you're in the state of Tennessee, it's worth the drive. Huge showcase, huge showroom, personal experience. If you have a set that you need repaired, Greg can repair it. If you need help choosing the right set, Greg can help you. Give him a call today. How can I find you?
You can find me at 731-668-3959 or down here in Jackson off 132 Ragland Road.
That's awesome. Link in the description for Walt Mestan Company. Go visit the website. Go get the directions. Go get the phone number. Give them a call. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments what it was. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and smash that bell. Ding! So you know what I'm doing. You've been watching HVAC Tips for Homeowners / Technicians. I'm Tad. This was Taddy Digest, and I'll keep you cool if you let me.